Hello everybody, welcome back to All American Wrestling. Today I'm your host, Chuck Chuckson. I'm alone today, well you see Freddy. We have a match next week and he's never wrestled, so he's kind of training with my boy, my goat, Ron Killings. So basically, I'm going to be doing this one alone, like I did my first show, except this time I'm actually awake this time. So let's get started. First up, Ilya Dragunov, attacked Chad Gable, and Chad Gable talked about it last week. So now Ilya Dragunov says it's his time to talk, but this time he wants Chad Gable to come out and face him. He wants to talk man to man, per se. So we're gonna find out what happens to that altercation next up on All American Wrestling. Ilya Dragunov, of course, quite the impressive fella. I feel like he was out for a year on that injury, but he came back better than ever because he came back to WWE, and over there he has a championship now. Can you believe that? But all I'm saying is he's not gonna be able to take down Chad Gable. Now, of course, this isn't an actual match. He just wants to talk to Chad Gable, but I'll have to see if that happens. He says that if Chad Gable isn't gonna fight him at the pay-per-view, he wants to fight him right now. But I have a feeling he's gonna fight him either way. But of course, I don't feel like you can just swing on Chad Gable and get away with it. Ilya Dragunov, this is his first time professionally walking to the ring. Every other time he well, the only other time we've seen him was when he attacked Chad Gable. But of course, you can never be too sure. We'll have to see if Chad Gable answers his call soon. And here he is, ready to answer the call. He will not take a challenge and not answer. This is Chad Gable. I'd say this man has outshined himself here. He may be a hot commodity in WWE, but here he is. He's our top guy. He's showing everybody what it really means to be an All-American. Now, I gotta say, I know I was talking smack when Ilya Dragunov came out. I am a little bit worried because Ilya Dragunov is a bit insane. Chad Gable, not one to take a fight without answering. He's here to talk some sense to Ilya Dragunov. Ilya Dragunov looking him dead in the eyes. Oh, God. That was nasty. Ooh, on the back, too? Oh, jeez. Ilya Dragunov seems disgusted that Chad Gable would even come out here and talk to him. Torpedo Moscow. Oh no, into the H-bomb. Ooh, shit. Chad, I don't know if Chad can take that. I guess this means it's set. Next up, after that altercation, Baron Corbin is taking on Tony D'Angelo. I'm assuming this is a warm-up because Carlito got done with pretty quick last week. Actually, now I think about it, he did put up quite the fight, but Baron Corbin, I think he's just going to move on from that. He's just going to start fighting other people. It's kind of like when you break up with an ex. You just don't really stick to them. Who am I kidding? You always stick to them. But like, either way, Baron Corbin and Tony D'Angelo is up next in All American Wrestling. Baron Corbin, undefeated so far in this company. And I gotta say, considering the way people talk about him, he is building up quite the work. He is winning, and not only is he is winning confidently. He is destroying his opponents. He is making them wish They got that job as a doctor. However, tonight might be the night because Tony D'Angelo is also quite experienced. But who knows? Baron Corbin, of course, beat Axiom on the first week to get that championship around his waist. All I can really say is, I don't think he's going to lose it for a long, long time because this man is 6'7" and quite the heavy lad as well. I don't believe anybody on the roster really stands up to him in just sheer size. And dare I say, I hate to say this because he's my guy. Chad Gable's lucky this guy ain't in his division. Tony D'Angelo, former leader of the family on NXT, until his associate, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, turned on him. He said he would come work for us under the guise that Channing never got signed with us, so I think this is a good deal. We don't really need Channing. Now, Tony D'Angelo, gotta say, he may not look like it, but he is a huge guy. Like, I believe only a couple inches shorter than Baron. And definitely a lot thicker in terms of muscle mass, but if you're getting turned on by somebody named Channing Stacks Lorenzo, I don't really know if you're cut out to be a wrestler. Now, of course, I could be surprised. However, I have a feeling Baron's going to keep his undefeated streak tonight. That's the bell. Baron Corbin coming out hot, a big boot. Slamming him to the mat. Mounting him with some punches. And a kick. Just for good measure. But like, just looking at Tony D'Angelo, I mean, I'm kind of surprised he's getting overrun right now. Just look how big that guy is. And then, as soon as I say it, commentator's curse, he's back up. Baron Corbin on the mat, getting kicked to the back. Absolute flurry of punches there. And now they're locking up collar and elbow. Tony D taking control. Baron Corbin is more of a striker than he is a technician. He's just wrenching it in. He is tightening that grip and making Baron's head almost pop off. Baron taking control. Oh, Tony taking back control. Headlock once again. Oh, Baron Corbin taking it around to a hammerlock. Okay. These two seem to know each other very well. I guess they are both from NXT. Tony D'Angelo getting out of it from elbows. Baron dodging, going to lock it up again. Tony D'Angelo is throwing Baron Corbin off. You ever see how big you, how strong you have to be to throw a big guy like Baron off of you? Baron might not be the most muscular man, but like, that guy's still 6'7". Tony D'Angelo in the air. Picking him up into powerbomb position, dropping him back in a fall away. Rolling out of the ring. And he just wants to run for another hit. Fighting on the outside, slam down to the concrete, or the, I believe, is that concrete or is that wood? Now I think about it, I can't really tell. Baron Corbin up top. Absolutely fumbles whatever that was. Roll up by Tony D'Angelo. Tony D. Making control. To the top rope. Baron once again fumbling the bag. Tony D'Angelo does what he could not. And he's spitting on him. You just spit on Baron Corbin. Taken down with a good right. Baron Corbin managing to get out of it. For how long though? Not for long at all. Okay. Pinning off that. Kicking out at 1. Oh dang, Tony. Snap German. Baron Corbin is being kept on the mat. He is not fighting back at all. Baron Corbin I believe just dodged a grab attempt. And they sent Tony back to the mat. Diving fist. Powers broke his hand. Knee to the back of the head. Stomp to the back of the head. And then a pin off of that. Baron, I've seen some pathetic pins, but are you kidding me? Pinning off of a stomp? What is this, online? Baron Corbin calling Tony back up. On the ropes. Whipped across the ropes. Misses a grab, I believe. But he gets another grab on. Oh. Lawn dart into the corner. Followed by a big boot. Ooh. Baron Corbin to the middle rope. Calling up Tony. Diving punch. Stomp to the ankle. Sending Tony back up. Putting Tony to his knee. Tony rolls out of the way of whatever. Just tried to do a Superman punch, I believe. I don't know. Spine buster by Tony D'Angelo. Is that Baron Corbin out? Tony D'Angelo in a shock upset. He just easily beat Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin has never gone down that easily. Well, Tony D'Angelo was slated to just be a one-off match. We'll have to see what Carlito thinks about this, because Carlito seems to be all about Baron Corbin right now. Tossed to the ring post. And the big boot. That was like probably the biggest offense he got off, because all it really took was one finisher and one finisher, and he was done for. I'd say I dissed on him the entirety of his entrance, but Baron Corbin really did not fight that well this evening. We'll have to see what Carlito thinks about this, because Carlito seemed to want to fight him at the pay-per-view. We'll have to see about that. What is going on backstage? Wait. These two were meant to have a match tonight. Why are they fighting? Now wait a second. Wasn't they they were supposed to have a match tonight and now they're just fighting backstage. I guess they couldn't wait. This happened last week with freaking Austin Theory. Now we gotta get another person on this. I'm gonna call HR real quick because this is not a good sign. We're having too many fights too often. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a second. I'm gonna go call HR. Yeah, HR says there's nothing they can do about it. It's a little bit awkward because they are just kind of ruining our schedule and they're just fighting backstage. This is gonna take longer than a match. You kidding me? We're trying to get security back there, but being honest, I don't think any of them want to go out there because Nia Jax is 6'2", and I don't think she's gonna take too kindly to them trying to stop this fight. Once again, I think they got into Freddy's Coffee because they have health bars for some reason. And Nia Jax, I think she's showing that Gigi Dolan really was just lucky last when she beat her for the championship. Once again, Nia Jax already beat Gigi one-on-one, but now she's trying to beat her up backstage again. Well, I guess, once again, we got another match slated for next week at the pay-per-view. Let's see, though. There's a lot of taunting for a match. It's just for a fight, not even a match. She done waiting for Nia Jax, and then she still gets grabbed at first. Oh, nah, no. Oh dear God. Nia Jax grabbed another table. Yeah. It's getting messy. She don't get some fight back. Nia Jax is just too strong. I don't know what Gigi's really thinking. Gigi still trying though. Oh, these are some. Did she just toss Nia Jax over her shoulder? Well, not for long, whatever. Ducks a hit. Sit down powerbomb on the concrete. This is brutal. Nia Jax is being very indecisive with how she's gonna fight. Slams down onto her. She keeps going to pick up tables. A leg drop to the neck. Gigi Dolan trying to fight back. I don't know what good it's gonna be. Oh, hey look. Oh, Gigi driver. I don't know if that's gonna be enough because, well, it'd be enough for most people because she just slammed her head straight down on the concrete, but Nia Jax is clearly too big of a foe for that. Taunting at her again. that was basically an H-bomb. I don't know what they were thinking. Because this is clearly not a lot of damage going on. These health bars, as weird as they are strangely useful. Don't necessarily know what those orange things mean, but like, I'll take it. GG, getting a counter. Oh god. Choke bomb onto the concrete. Cut away folks, cut away. Next up, we got a tag team match. AJ Zane is taking on Tyler and Tyler once again. It was a joke team last time. I just kind of threw them together because of their first names. But they did surprisingly well on their debut. And from what I've heard, Tyler Breeze has coached Tyler Bate a little bit on his outfit. So, I'm not exactly excited to see that. We'll see what happens next up on All American Wrestling. AJ Zane, another team that's undefeated. Well, I suppose AJ Styles is defeated. Has been defeated, but AJ Zane, the team, has not been defeated yet in tag competition. They have been featured almost every week. They might also lose a streak this week because, as we saw, Baron Corbin, what I thought was an unbeatable warrior, got cooked by Tony D'Angelo. And I'm just checking a tweet. It seems like the plan now is Carlito still wants Baron Corbin next week, but he says he wants it in a triple threat with Tony D'Angelo as well. So I suppose that's another match set for next week. So here's a bit of a recap for the matches next week that we have so far. We have Baron Corbin, Carlito, Tony D'Angelo, me, myself, and Freddie Red, and of course Ilya Dragunov and Chad Gable. Nia Jackson, GG. Oh god, they're coming out. It's it. He's decided to. Oh dear god. Tyler Bate has fallen so low. Tyler and Tyler. Hey, successful team, but taking a second, I was trying to look at what on earth Tyler Bate is wearing. Dear god, what type of coaching is this guy giving? This is painful to look at. Well, outfits aside, Tyler Bate and Tyler Breeze are quite the effective team. They put up a decent fight. It's just that, you know, Tyler Bate never really got a chance to tag out the whole match. Matter of fact, I don't think Tyler Breeze spent more than 20 seconds in the match last time they fought. But maybe this week they'll tag better, especially now that they have matching outfits. Yeah. Hot start was good. Tyler Bate taking it straight to Sami Zayn. Hurricane Rana. And then a punch, and then a big reverse DDT by Sami Zayn. Tyler Bate's a bit too small, but he's starting off that hot. Dragon Sleeper off the bat. With knees to the face to counter it. And taking down with a clothesline. Wrench in the neck. Tyler Bate getting back up. Punch in the gut. His instincts are back. He is fighting much better than last week. Or last time he fought, per se, not last week. And immediately tagging out to get his team in. See, this time, they have experience with each other. They know when to tag out, when to tag in. Sami Zayn, up high. But he's able to get back down low and takes Tyler Breeze down low as well. Springboard DDT. Stomp to the back. Fall back kick. Double axe handle dropping. Flying clothesline. How high was that drop kick? Camel clutch in. Tyler Breeze is not staying down on that. Sami Zayn tossed into the corner and then a pin. Well, only one count. Tyler Breeze already probably quadrupling his time in the ring, but he gets his nose broken for it. Thrown to the ropes. German suplex into a pin. Run. Kicking up by Tyler. Oh, now he's attacking AJ. Sami Zayn taking him to the ropes, but Tyler Breeze able to get out of it. Sami thrown into the corner, tagging out to Tyler Bate, kick to the gut. Billy Goat's curse, locked in. Sami Zayn gets out almost instantly. Pick up Tyler Bate and slamming him down at light speed. I didn't even see him go to the mat. But elbows to the gut. And a drop kick for Bate. Forearm to the back. Reverse DDT as well. Tagging in AJ. I believe that was a variation on the STF. Hitting him with a combo. With a lariat to take him down. Tyler Bate going for a tag and he gets it. Arm drags and Tyler Breeze to the mat. Quick knee to the face. Tyler Bate gets in the ring for whatever reason. Now he can't come in and help his friend. Slow German suplex. That was delayed. What on earth? Pulls down into his own corner. And he's going to tag out. Is Tyler Breeze going to be able to get up? No. Raking his face in the corner. Coast to coast stomp. Ooh. Yeah, Freddie better not do any of that shit for next week, I swear. Drop kick by Tyler Breeze, getting back in control. Slamming his arm to the mat. Tagging up Tyler Bate. See, this week, they're doing way better at tagging. I don't know what they were doing 2 weeks ago, but this week, it's every single time they get a chance to tag it in. Sami Zayn. Back in control after not too long on the ground. Tyler Bate in the corner. Fights out of it. German suplex onto the ropes. Might have snapped Sami Zayn's neck there. And he's going to go tag out. They are fighting like technicians right now. They are not risking anything. But then the second they get back in, they get put back down. Tyler Breeze are on the ground after a clothesline. One. Kicks out instantly. Hip toss, I believe. Sami Zayn thrown into the corner. Sami Zayn is not going to let the same thing happen again. Breeze thrown into a Helluva kick in the corner. Tyler Breeze is down. One. Ooh, Tyler Bate coming in to save it. Sami Zayn gives Bate a quick little punch. And a DDT. Tyler Breeze has to get some fight back because I think Tyler Bate is down for the count right now. Tyler Bate has to get out of the ring soon. Tyler Bate tagging in. Roll up. One. Not even a one. Flurry of uppercuts into an airplane spin. I love this move. It's so stupid, but it's great. And just drops AJ to the mat. Tyler Breeze probably feeling that. Just stumbles into a pin. 1, 2. Sami Zayn going in. It's not needed though. AJ's able to get up by himself. AJ Styles tossed across the ring by Tyler Bate. Once again, weaker opponents are getting a strange amount of fight back this week. AJ Styles, German suplex by Tyler Bate, and he is not letting AJ tag out. Oh well, Norman Drag's probably gonna put it down for a second. But last week saw AJ Styles lose to Charlie Dempsey. And then this week he's getting manhandled by Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate to the top rope. I think he was trying for a spinal tap there. Sami Zayn tried for something, but gets dodged into a clothesline. Tyler Bate is fighting like he's back in NXT UK. He was the John Cena of NXT UK, and he is acting like it for sure. Tyler Driver 97. I don't know if anybody knows what the 97 is in there. AJ Styles taking way too long to get there. Same thing, he's able to kick out, but he just gives Tyler Bate a quick little kick to the chin. Tyler Bate's back up first. The crowd is loving it. Sami Zayn getting some fight back. Tyler Bate staying on top very quickly. It's AJ Styles probably gonna come in now. Alright. This match has been a lot more technical than most of the tag matches we've had so far. But once again, Tyler Bate has been in for a long time. He might want to tag up to Tyler Breeze. Pele kick by AJ Styles. Oh no. Off up rope. Frog splash. Oh no. What? Tyler Breeze not even gonna humor it. He gets right back in. Tagging back in Sami Zayn. He didn't have that long of a break though. Or Tyler Bate tossed into the sky. Tyler Bate's gonna want a tag out very soon. Is it AJ? AJ Zayn. It's very successful so far in this company. I think it's gonna be another victory to their wins, because Tyler Bate, he's very good at fighting. He's been doing very good for himself. But he has lost. He's not getting any counters anymore. His arm getting absolutely snapped. Oh no. A Styles clash and they put up a great fight this week. I don't know. Tyler Bate kicks out. Tyler Bate. Sami Zayn back in. Tyler Bate just kicked out. After being in for probably 5+ minutes and then getting hit by two or three big moves. A Helluva kick. Can he grab the ropes? It's over. Tyler Bate, Tyler and Tyler put up a hell of a fight this week. These two are celebrating, and what's that? What the hell? William Regal and Charlie Dempsey out here again. What are they trying to prove here? Some sort of stunt? Why are they addressing the tag championships? I'll have to figure this out. I'll get some feedback on this next on the ride up to the next match, which is our main event. Up next on All American Wrestling. Alright, I just got some confirmation. Next week at the pay-per-view, William Regal will be returning to his in-ring career to challenge AJ Zane along with his son to get the tag team championships, which kind of questionable because I believe he's in his 50s, but let's see how that turns out. Next up, and for our main event, we have Joe Coffey taking on Obafemi once again. This match is already slated for the pay-per-view next week, but they want one more they want one more fight where it doesn't really matter because they just want to let it at right now. We'll see what happens next up on All American Wrestling. Joe Coffey. This man has had quite the road of success so far. Once again, another person who has been undefeated. He defeated Obafemi in the first week, which I did not expect, because Obafemi is, to put it lightly, a beast. An absolute beast of a man. Like, I know this term gets used a lot whenever it's two big guys fighting each other, but it's Godzilla vs. King Kong with these two. Because they're back and forth. Whenever one guy tries to move on, the other guy comes and starts back up again. But the whole dude's aside, this guy never really made it to the main roster in WWE, but here, I feel like he has some good potential with him. But we'll have to see what happens. And he's already right. Look at him. He's practicing his punches. He wants to win. Obafemi. Not exactly the type of guy you want to make mad. And Joe Coffey has made this man mad. Last week, on the second week of our show, Obafemi was defeated by Joe Coffey, and Obafemi wanted a handshake to show a sign of respect, and then Joe Coffey smacked his hand away, which not the smartest idea, because the week after that, Obafemi stole one of my hoodies and snuck up after the match to attack Joe Coffey and who he was fighting, which led to Austin Theory kind of snapping and attacking Charles Spears. I'm not going to get into that, but Obafemi is not a man you want to make mad. This man, longest reigning NXT North American champion, had an absolute iron grip on the NXT championship until he lost it a month ago, I believe. Either way, this match is probably the match I'm the most excited for next week, because these two, they are absolute muscle men. They do not try to hide it. They just throw each other around, and that's their entire story. Like, just looking at them, I'm surprised Joe Coffey was able to beat up Obafemi so bad last week, because is this man insane? Obafemi just went down for a 1 count off of the first move. Something wrong with Oba? Locking up. Pressed into the ropes. The referee getting in to break it up. Locking up again. Joe Coffey fighting back this time, pushing Oba into the corner. Referee having to break it up again. Joe Coffey getting another hit in. Obafemi must have lost his spark after losing the NXT Championship, because this guy, why is he not fighting back?
over the top rope with like a missile shot. Another pinfall. 1 count. Obafemi's back up. Obafemi dodges a grab, then just gets punched again into a ripcord lariat. Ooh. Obafemi is not fighting back. Well, maybe I gotta stop talking about Obafemi. Joe Coffey is putting up, like, he's putting up a freaking Oh. Obafemi back on top. Obafemi has had enough. Let's get distracted, but Joe Coffey slips out of the way. But Obafemi is once again back on top, throwing him to the ropes, slamming into him, just a big shoulder tackle, breaking his ankle. That his foot probably weighs like 200 pounds. Boston Crab in. Flipped over. Joe Coffey already feeling enraged. Discus lariat already. Obafemi down. A 2 count already. Joe Coffey does not want Obafemi to even get any offense off. He must have. The first week it was a back and forth match, but Obafemi with a roll up. Obafemi doing a roll up. Wait a second. This is not the Obafemi I know. This guy. Did he just shred up the Vaughn Evans or something? Kick to the head. Picked up. Slammed in the corner. He's thrown across the ring. Joe Coffey just shoving Obafemi away. Yeah, European uppercut. I don't think. I'm gonna have to look into this because I feel like Obafemi is usually a lot better than this. A drop kick to the back of the head by Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey, I thought he was a big guy, but this guy, he's doing top rope flips and crap. Joe Coffey just tossed Obafemi up like a sack of potatoes into the top rope. Splash missed. Obafemi must have gotten a concussion or something. Is Obafemi injured? Is this why he's like trying to end this as fast as possible? He's not putting up any fight and he's trying to pin off of every single move. Joe Coffey with a quick clothesline. Obafemi drug into the corner. Face slammed right into the turnbuckle, but he's getting back out with a European uppercut in the corner. He wants him back up. Joe Coffey. Oh, they're exchanging blows now. Joe Coffey. Back up top. Oh, hockey fight. Hockey fight. Equally as offensive. Joe Coffey. Picked up. Spun. Into a slam. Was that an F10? Obafemi wants him back up once again. He's feeling the rage. Ooh! I believe, what's that called? I'm just gonna call it a powerbomb. Joe Coffey's starting to have to put up a fight now because Joe Coffey's already been on top, but Obafemi's finally fighting back. Obafemi's finally woken up. Did the lights just turn out? What's this? Ridge Holland. Why is Ridge Holland coming out to help him? Let's figure that out soon enough. Discus lariat dodge by Obafemi. Return with a lariat of his own. Or clothesline. They're very hard to tell the difference if I'm being honest. Powerbomb position. dropped face first onto the turnbuckle and stomping him in the corner. Sorting him out. Obafemi going for a pin. Was that English? I don't know. What the hell? All of that for to end off with some stomps? Well, Obafemi and Joe Coffey are 1-1. So, I guess next week at what is it called again? I believe it's called World Domination. Or whatever. Either way. Next week at the pay-per-view, these two are gonna finally settle their differences and get this rivalry over, because that match was not all too pretty, I'm gonna be real. And folks, I'm sorry to say it, that was the main event. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. We're just gonna let Obafemi celebrate. Obafemi finally settling the score with Joe Coffey, putting them back to 1-1. Obafemi, I don't know what he was on at the start of this match, but he was not fighting back. But next week, this rivalry is going to be over, hopefully. And we'll have quite the match, hopefully, because this was a disappointment. This has been All American Wrestling. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. And I'll see you next week at World Domination.